I'm getting ready. We have our meditation up. Good evening. We took a break off last night. We thank God for breaks, but we are back at it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Be sure you tap right in. It is Saturday night and it is time to do our daily reading. Day 247 has arrived. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. It's Saturday night. It is about 7:22. I actually took an opportunity and I wanted to do something a little bit different so that the meditation. Welcome in, Sharon. My name is Coach Kenya, and we do a daily reading every day. Last night we took one of our first breaks off. We hadn't had a break in 33 days, so I did rest last night. Thank you guys for that. I've been under a little bit of pressure and stress. I'm always authentic with you guys, and I'm starting to feel it. Have a little stress headache. So tonight's meditation should be absolutely phenomenal. If you're new here, you may or may not know, but we meditate before we do our daily reading. I like to share motivational tips, tricks, information about how to lose the weight and keep it off. If you're new here, tap the like button. I drop a heart in the chat so that I can greet you. Again, I'm Coach Kenya. I'm your area mindset coach and weight loss guru. My goal is to help you discover and walk through your mindset so that you can have the body you want and the ideal emotional sobriety, therapeutic basis, and nutritional foundation that allows you to not only lose weight, feel great, but to sustain it. And so thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm grateful for you. You give me a reason to show up. And because I always show up for me, I'm showing up. Like I said earlier, I've been struggling a little bit, and not like in a bad way, but when you take on big projects, they're hard. And so I'm experiencing that hard right now. And so I just want to encourage you that if you've taken on a task and you're experiencing that hard part, hey Margie, that you keep going, you just keep telling yourself, get up, don't stay down. If you need to be sad for a few minutes, but get up. No matter how bad it looks, if you truly believe that God can do it, then he will do it. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start our weight loss meditation. My name is Coach King. As I said, welcome in. If you're new here, drop a heart in the chat to let me know to greet you, or just tap that like button and say, hey Coach, I'm here and I'm going to join weight loss meditation with you. And I'm so glad to have you. So I'm going to go ahead and get that meditation started for those of you who are new. My team will roll in a million. Hi, JR Production. How are you? Hope you are well today. All right, with less talking and more cranking, I'm going to go ahead and start that meditation. If you are live on our Facebook or in a YouTube channel tonight, you're going to get privileged to see the actual meditation play on the screen. It is a new feature. We are rolling out new features of how to better provide you with this service. This will also be available for TikTok as soon as I figure out how to link it. Welcome to Weight Loss Meditation with Coach Kenya. Thank you so much for tuning in. During this meditation, we will focus on relaxation, reducing stress, helping with food noise, cravings, obsessive-compulsive drives to overeat, binging, purging, and therapeutic techniques to help us relax, regain control of our thoughts, and disengage in compulsive obsessive thinking about food. Please feel free to find a quiet space, sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor and your hands comfortably in your lap. Place your back on the chair, and when you are ready, gently close your eyes and start by taking deep, soft, slow breaths in and out. As the body begins to relax, find yourself joining in this guided meditation. I possess greater strength than my cravings. I embrace health and harmony. I possess greater strength than my cravings. I embrace health and harmony. Food serves as my sustenance, not my solace. Food serves as my sustenance, not my solace. I respect my body by paying attention to its genuine hunger. I respect my body by paying attention to its genuine hunger. Choice, I regain my strength. With every thoughtful choice, I regain my strength. With every thoughtful choice. My relationship with food is healthy. My relationship with food is healthy. My relationship with food. I nurture my mind, body, and spirit with love and purpose. I nurture my mind, body, and spirit with love and purpose. I nurture my mind, body. Each step I take is a triumph for my well-being and physical health. Each step I take is a triumph for my well-being and physical health. Each step I take is a triumph for my well-being. I deserve to live a life unburdened by the constraints of food addiction. I deserve to live a life unburdened by the constraints of food addiction. I deserve to live a life unburdened by the constraints of food addiction. I deserve to am not trapped in the restraints of dieting. I am not trapped in the restraints of dieting. I am not trapped in the restraints of dieting. I am not. I let go of guilt and shame associated with eating and welcome compassion for my journey. I let go of guilt and shame associated with eating and welcome compassion for my journey. I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment. I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment. I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment. I take charge of my choices. Food serves as my nourishment, not my ruler. I take charge of my choices. Food serves as my nourishment, not my ruler. Take a deep breath in. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And release for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deep breath in. Hold it. Blow it out. Another deep inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And when you're ready, set your intentions for the day and return to present. Have a beautiful and blessed day. May all your cravings float away. Address the food noise and all those different things that really make it difficult for us to stay consistent. And so thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. It's really hard. And so what I found to be successful over the last 11 years is dealing with the mindset consistently, directly, and at all times. Never allowing yourself an opportunity not to think your mindset isn't relevant. Hi, Shanae. So welcome in and good evening. My name is Coach Kenya, and it is time for our daily reading. We'll be reading from Melanie Beattie, and Journey from the Heart, and we'll be reading from David Komalafi. Before all of our daily readings, about a month ago, we started doing 5 to 7 minutes of weight loss meditation to help people with the cravings and the food noise that follow me, that utilize the GOP that was asked of me. I've also have these same videos. They're demo videos, but they're up on my YouTube channel, and the more clean, updated versions of those videos will be going up by the 15th of this month, with this really exciting, because it's going to be a whole series to help you with the food noise. You had surgery, so you don't know how long I'm going to be. No worries. Please try to get some rest. I'd much rather you rest. But since this will be a quick one, I'll be on and I'll be done in about 5 or 6 more minutes. So no worries here. I have some plans, so I want to be sure that I can be so cutesy to get to those plans. So without further ado, let's start off with tonight's reading of day 246 with David Komalafi. And if you're new here, we're reading from two books. One book is going to be David Komalafi, 365 Days of Fear Not, and Melanie Beattie, Journey to the Heart, which is a daily devotional. So without further ado, we're on day 247. My apologies. Day 247 says, just waiting for it to pull up here. Hey, 247. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. It's giving me a little hassle. I'll try to figure it out in a second here. I'm having a hard time reading it. Nay. This isn't good. Because I can't read that. It's way too small. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Katina. How are you? Cynthia, thank you so much. I'm going to try to do another way, okay? Let me see if it'll just let me maybe download it really quick. Yeah, so let me see this one, the one I need to read. Let me see. See if it'll let me open it another way. Let's see if it'll let me open it in photos really quick. Thank you so much for tapping the like button, babe. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's just give it 1 second. I think we're going to be in action here. There we go. Boom. All right. And I'm going to grab the other book really quick. Yeah, I'm playing around. I'm playing around with the time because I actually do have something I need to do. So let me hurry up. Okay. I got the other book ready, and we're on September the 6th. Okay. And then we have 247. And thank you so much, Cindy. Hi, Desiree. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, here we go. So just in case, some people will say, let me see what you look like right now. Here's me, no cap. I actually look like the picture. I actually do. I'm actually the picture. All right, here, guys, here we go. Day 247 says, I'm going to blow that up a little bit because sister can't see. And since we have the same spirit of faith according to what is written, I believe and therefore I spoke. We also believe and therefore speak. 2 Corinthians 4:13. Principle. Believing in your heart that you can overcome fear and regularly confessing it puts fear under your feet. Prayer. I believe and therefore I will speak against my fear so that it will be defeated in Jesus' name. How many of you are in fear right now? I know I'm in fear right now. I admit it. I'm in a little bit of fear right now. I have some situations. I don't know how they're going to turn out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what it's going to look like. So I have to keep telling myself all day, give it to God. Let it go. God is everything or he is nothing. God is everything or he is nothing. If God can't do it, it can't be done. Let it go. Give it to God. If God can't do it, it can't be done. Let it go. Give it to God. If God can't do it, it can't be done. If God can't do it, it can't be done. And I have to keep telling myself because there's so many things that are happening with other people that are out of my control. I can't control people getting sick that I love. I can't control loss. These things feel heavy. So I have to keep saying, God, let it go. I can't control it. Let it go. I can't control it. But I still feel the feelings from those things. So I have to process them. I have to walk through and accept, wait a minute, I'm feeling the pressure of my life. It's I don't have a bad life, but I'm feeling the pressure of my life and it's heavy and it doesn't feel good. And it brings me to tears. That's okay if that's your truth. Standing in my truth is how I get free. Standing in my truth is how I stay emotionally sober and emotionally strong. I don't hide my struggles. I don't hide if I'm having a hard time. If I need rest, I come live and say, Gordy, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. I come on my saying, shoot, I'm tired. Let me get some sleep. And I do that accordingly. But I think one of the hardest things for many of us to do a lot of times is just to simply stand in our truth. And today I give you permission to be in your truth, in your reality, and know that you can overcome whatever it is. But where does your fear lie and where does your faith lie? Where does one begin and the other end? Or does one take over the whole existence and there is no other? Ask yourself. It says, I believe and therefore I will speak against fear so that it will be defeated in Jesus' name. And I put fear under my feet in Jesus' name. Two things. Hi, Stacy. Welcome in. Two things. I believe and therefore I will speak against my fear so that it will be defeated in Jesus' name. And two, I put fear under my feet in Jesus' name. Both. Okay? Both. It goes on to further say, when you go to Melanie Beatty, and this is that mindset thing we keep talking about. That's why I keep bringing it up, because it's real relevant. No matter how you try to avoid the mindset, you can try every trick and trade. You can kind of try to go around the corner, through the block, and under the woods. But the truth is, when your mind has engaged into a relationship that is diabolical with food, baby, it's nothing a diet can do for you. You need both. You need a full lifestyle transition and mindset therapy, coaching, psychological assistance. Because once the mind believes that food is a solution, it's hard to break that thing, you guys. So you need someone who specializes, who's worked in the field of mental health, so they can help you recognize the connections and the dysfunction in the relationship of the eating and the cycles and the neglecting and the restricting. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not just get the weight off. It's how does the weight keep getting here? It's not just your health. There's other contributing outside environmental factors that you have to be willing to look at, dig deep into, change, stick with that change in order to have the lasting results you desire. September 6th says, think of all the possibilities for your life. Imagine all the possibilities. Think of all the possibilities for your life, for love, for work, for growth. Think of all the possibilities for adventure, for fun, and for service. This day, this week, this month, this year abounds with possibilities. Each task you have to do, each problem you encounter and need to solve abounds with possibilities. Your life abounds with possibilities. For a long time, we only saw some of the possibilities life held. We'd look at a situation and see the possibilities for guilt, victimization, sadness, and despair. We tell ourselves there was only one choice and no choice, or that something had to be done in a particular way, the hardest and dearest way possible. We neglect to envision the other options, the choices for joy, for making any event more fun, more pleasant, more enjoyable. You don't need to limit yourself anymore. You've opened your heart, now open your mind. Look around, see all the possibilities. The universe is teeming with you. It's teeming with you. It will lead and guide you into the abundance if you ask it for help and then allow that to happen. Open your life's abundance, open to all its possibilities. The more open you become, the more creative you'll be in work, in play, in love, in life. The more creative you are, the more possibilities you'll see. Melanie Beatty, imagine all the possibilities. Day 247, September 6th. Thank you for joining me for the daily reading with Coach Kenya. Do you have any questions? Today's topic, as you can clearly see, was imagining the possibilities, letting go of the things that are holding you back in forms of fear, and believing in your heart that you can overcome whatever fear you face today, tomorrow, and the day after that. I believe that fear is so powerful that if we don't declare and decree against it, that it will continue to secretly drive us and hold us bondage to the beliefs that aren't realistic. But when we stand in our truth, say, this is my fear, this is not my fact, and then do something about it, we'll be amazed about where we go. I could stand in fear, but I won't. I'll stand in the fact that I know God said he's got me. I know God said he'll make a way. I know God will do what he said he's going to do, because this isn't just my dream. It's a dream that and a purpose that's been put in my heart. And because I believe that I don't have to have any fear, I can open my eyes and say, okay, let's try it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. And I know that in doing that, that lives are going to be blessed because I was able to put down my fear and open up my mindset and my heart and my soul. So I challenge you, is fear from preventing you from elevating to the next level? And if you see that fear and you recognize that fear, I ask you, are you willing to challenge it, to lay the fear to the side, to pick up your faith and to pursue that thing that you just wanted so bad? I'm talking about dig deep. There's one thing in my life I want really bad. And right now, I think it's being blocked by fear. So today, I declare and decree that I am no longer fearful of the abundance that is in front of me when I launch and open up my new components of my company. I'm no longer fearful or afraid of lack or anything. There will be enough to do everything. And I declare and decree that the 1,500 women that I pray to abundantly bless into 2025 to 2026, that is my truth. I declare and decree and accept it. And I ask that you do the same thing for your dreams, your visions, and your purpose. One thing I love about what I do is my coaching is my ministry. My therapeutic coaching firm is my ministry. It is I work very hard to stay connected to a power greater than myself, whom I call God, Jesus Christ. And my praying keeps me out of the way when I'm working with the ladies that I work with. They make an investment and work with me. And so I make sure I invest in them abundantly and give them all that I have and what God puts in me to give them. And I'm so grateful for the relationships that iRise Company has brought into my life. And I'm so grateful for the vulnerability that I've shared with you all that's allowed me to meet some of amazing women over the last 4.5 years on this app. This is my backup page. So if you're new to following me, be sure you follow me on my main page. But again, I'll see you tomorrow night when we tackle our daily reading from Face Your Fears, Face Your Fronts with Coach Kenya, David Komalafi, and Melanie Beatty. Those are our featured artists. See you tomorrow. Stay up, stay true, and keep doing you, boo. Have a great night. Don't forget to